Belgium emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Belgium. A truly great anthem. Now, can they do better? So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre-forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
We're up and running then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Oh, that's a key interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. De Bruyne. Good running, strong and purposeful. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Getting up there! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Belgium are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. That's a good ball. Onana. Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. New Zealand are a team known for their direct brand of football, so, Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, you know, whether they have a quality passer who can play those balls from a little deeper. And then secondly, you need someone up front to be able to hold on to it, be the link man. It can be very effective against teams that like to press high.
Shot a goal! We've got a goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Doku, and he's had it nicked away. And the counter is on. He's in plenty of space here, and he's... Can he finish? Now it's Wood.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Trossard. De Bruyne going forward. Here's Doku. Looking to play him in. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Belgium unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Belgium still this single goal behind. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Lukaku. Trossard is wide and looking to get onto this.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And De Bruyne!
Belgium really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's a promising position. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Trossard. Now it's Trossard. Backward it goes. De Bruyne! And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared away. Delivers with wit. There's the header! There's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now he's off and running. Showing great feet there. Tries to pass it through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Doku. Boxall. Deep into stoppage time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! And the referee brings it to a close. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Belgium may have approached this game as a probable win, Peter, and didn't address the basics properly that may have achieved it.
Well, it has been a 4-year wait, a long wait. For near enough a century, we have been treated to endless drama as teams vie to rise above the other 194 nations to be crowned kings of this remarkable game. History will be the ultimate judge as to how well this edition stands up to its many outstanding prequels. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we rise now for the Japanese national anthem. Now that was impressive. So 4 years in the waiting, and finally it is here.
Yeah, we can't wait to get going on this, Peter. These teams have given their all to be here, and let's hope that the biggest stage doesn't scare them.
Things already rolling. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. That's destined for the flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, great header! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
The Netherlands gain their reward with an early goal. That's where it came from. Now it's Kubo. And he's opted for the long pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gravenberg. Oh, this is a very good run. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Japan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Marlon. De Jong. Gakpo. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Spread it left.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. Shot at goal! It's a really well-measured ball. Marlon picks it up out wide. Probe takes a shot! The Netherlands leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's in plenty of space here. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's well spotted. Endo, who's looking wide. Knocks it into space. And he's picked out the run. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Goes for a shot! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
After 44 minutes is number 14, Reinders.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Spread to the right. Gravenberg. Great ball, and he's in here. A look. And the finish! And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
The Netherlands looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
enters to the field. Substitution for Netherlands. Number 5, Ake. Number 26.
So, into the second half.
Coming on the field.
The Netherlands do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Minamino. Chance for a shot! The Netherlands do have a chance to counter here. Can he get onto this? There's the header! It's a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 7, Mitoma.
Japan cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Duan and Endo could move up a gear here. Will play through for the wide man.
This match was 29,514.
Japan choosing to make the first change.
Substitution.
Timber. Oh, can he get onto this? This looks promising. Now it's Grafenberg, and he's picked it up out wide. Marlon is flagged offside. The Netherlands are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Minamino, played back. And it's Reinders. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. It's a good ball out wide. The Netherlands perhaps contemplating their next change here. Half an hour gone in the second half. De Jong. Great pressure, plenty of it. Mitoma. Tries to play it through. Real chance! Oh, good finish. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you worked on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
For Netherlands, after 80 minutes, is number 24, Robbie.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now it's Doan. That is good progress on the left. Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through. Gakpo! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Kamada.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's found support out wide. It's a promising position. 5 minutes to add. Gravenberg. Now it's Brobby. So what can they make of this? That has been slung wide. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a smooth start, and one which, at least results-wise, could not have been better. That'll do very nicely. Brobby taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, pressure can quickly build on you if a positive result isn't achieved in your opening group match. Instead, they can take great confidence now from a very good victory and look ahead with real belief.
A round of applause for a job well done.
The Netherlands emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Oh, this looks sharp. Jokerej was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Marlon has the space to scheme. Impressive jump! Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
The Netherlands are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's a good ball out wide, and that is headed for the middle. Now it's Isak. Gravenberg. That's good running with the ball. Here it is, crossed, shot at goal! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Isak. That's going wide left. Reinders. Now it's Brobby. Malen. Gravenberg. This one, Gakpo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
The Netherlands can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Kulusevski. Now it's Isak. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Gakpo. Knocks it into space. Gakpo. Van der Ven gets into a good position. Tries a shot! And that signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
The Netherlands can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break. And the shot! And it's been taken short. Kulusevski. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to clear it. Looking for options for movement. Lindelof did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
The attendance for this match was 15,601.
Bergvall. Played over towards the opposite flank. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Tries to play it through. Lindelof. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gyökeres. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now, this could be a chance.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Malen's cross.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Isak. Elanga. Gyökeres. And a chance! Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Bergvall. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Sweden really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw
There
level.
will be 1 minute added time.
And that's that. The Netherlands have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Robbie claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
The Netherlands pretty much coasted this, Peter. Should they have done more to kill it off? Absolutely. But at the same time, you can't say they were overly exerted either.
Please
So
put
it's a
your
good
hands
result
together,
and a clean
everyone,
sheet,
and give our
a
boys
bonus.
a round of applause for a job well done.
Llévame al hotel. Vámonos de fiesta, llévame al hotel. Llévame de viaje, llévame al hotel. Vámonos de fiesta, llévame al hotel. Llévamela como pero tú de la mujer. Llévame de viaje, llévame al hotel. Vámonos de fiesta, llévame al hotel. Llévamela como pero tú de la mujer.
The Netherlands emerging for this crucial group game here, the tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. He's picked his way through, plays it across, and he can thump it away. Shelton. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a promising position.
That's going in strongly. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Ake did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tunisia are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tunisia are looking to break at pace. Sakiri. Foot in. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Van Dijk. And it's Timber. Ambitious ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Koopmeiners.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Koopmeiners. And can he finish it? What a hit! The save was... And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
The Netherlands are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Xavi Simons has the space to scheme. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Sassi. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Tunisia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played through for the wide man. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen.
Ah, he's given it away! Koopmeiners. Kluivert. Shelton. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Xavi Simons certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Deftly away. He is through here. Ake. And it's Koopmeiners. Simons. Can he get it through? He's got away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tunisia have it back and can go again. And he's picked out the run, and he's managed to get free.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Shot could... and the shot! And he makes no mistake. And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Tunisia have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Tries to thread one through. He's in plenty of space here. De Ligt does really well to win the ball. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. Well, they're beaten, but little to worry about, safe as they are in the knowledge that they have made it out of the group. Your final thoughts, Jim?
They just turned up with the wrong mentality, Peter. They got complacent, and they'll have to take the...
Well, all of a sudden we're talking a different language, the language of knockout football. Now that the group stages are over, there is no margin for error. Only one of these teams can prevail here. It is do or die time.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Everybody standing for the national anthem of the Netherlands. Well, this is a noisier occasion all round. Everybody, Jim, knows what's at stake here.
Well, Peter, knockout competitions require knockout mindsets. There has to be a more dynamic edge to the whole approach, whether from going ahead or replying to going behind. This is when the adventure kicks in, and you have to be mentally prepared for a more intense pressure.
And the finish! Goal, the Netherlands! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
The Netherlands have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now.
Marlen, that's good play. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way past. Van der Ven, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's had a shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
After 17 minutes.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, this could turn out to be quite a game.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Marlen, Alainawi cuts it out. Well, this is a fascinating tie. Tight, exciting, energetic. De Jong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? El Canous. Chance, surely! Gravenberg. Now Van der Ven. Now it's Marlen. Knocks it into space. Mazraoui. Spread to the right, and it's Diaz. And that's a throw-in. Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's a chance for a shot! Goal! Morocco! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And that is the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
And a chance! And no mistake. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Morocco go up by 2 and are looking good.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish.
Oh, shooting chance! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
El Ainawi, it's a really well-measured ball. Hakimi, he's picked his way through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Can he spark a counter here? That's good running with the ball. Mazraoui. And it's El Ainawi. And El Kanous over to the right flank. Brahim Diaz. Can he latch on to this? Gravenberg. Now it's Brobby. Now it's Marlon. He's in one-on-one. Shoots! Of course! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
After 71 minutes.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. The Netherlands cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Lovely bit of skill. Has to go back here.
Morocco surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's having a shot! And a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, this could turn out to be quite a game.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Hakimi
has been indicated.
Amrabat. Spread it left. Space for him to turn and look. Hoist it in. Brilliantly cut out. That has been slung wide. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. And we are already back underway. The Netherlands displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Alex Marlon. Great Gakpo! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Reinders. And it's De Jong. De Jong. Robbie.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some move.
And we're halfway through extra time.
I'd like to draw your attention to the
So
screen.
nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This the final 15 minutes for someone to do something.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 14, Reinders. Number 11,
Exhaustion, physical and mental.
Number
Will we
15,
find a winner?
Van de Ven.
This
Number
has been
21,
enthralling. So what to the last 15 minutes? Can he finish? He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Time is number 20.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Morocco have their lead.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Grafenberg. Looking for the run. Messina gets across to intercept that. That's it. They are out. The Netherlands are out. Already heading home before even reaching the sharp end. The most anticlimactic of anticlimaxes against a backdrop of inflated expectations. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, it has to be said, they're out because they deserve to be. A disjointed and abject performance overall. That's never good enough at this level. We all know that.